We are learning all sorts of stuff and a whole bunch of stuff that we're not allowed to tell you anything about.
Until Friday.
But we'll tell you all about the stuff that we found out here, and we're also going to go around and check out some stuff.
Lots of stuff.
Oh yeah, lots of stuff in this beautiful location. It is nice. This is one of the most beautiful venues that you can do an event in here in Indianapolis. So we've got a lot to tell you about. So here we go. First, let me go over what we can talk about now that we got this new D&D box. It's a new starter box, and it is big and beautiful, and they said very, 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 very heavy. So it's definitely one of those target team lifts. We also have, for those fans of Stranger Things, a whole Stranger Things box, which they have a whole bunch of content in, and they said, if you love that show, then you're going to love this thing. We got to meet the new head honcho at D&D, and he told us a little bit about the path for the future of Dungeons & Dragons. It's all about community, and that's what they are leaning on. They have a lot of partners coming up, and they want to also support you. We've got a special guest to tell us all about the new direction of D&D with their partnerships.
Yeah.
Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Laura Hman. I'm a project architect. I work quite a lot with D&D Beyond and bringing third-party content onto our roadmap.
Awesome. So what's the future for D&D that you can tell us about that's not embargoed until Friday?
Yes. So the future is really bright, in my opinion, around supporting community. We're really hoping to, as you've seen in 2025, bringing a bunch of different voices, different styles, different types of content into our Play Network, into our marketplace, into D&D Beyond. We're just hoping to continue to empower creators. We have our SRD out now. We really just want to support people creating their own stories and elevate them and spotlight them.
Awesome. Perfect. Is there anything else you want to say?
Yeah, if you're interested in more, swing by the Rolling Onto D&D Beyond panel on Friday.
Awesome. Can't wait to see it.
Thank you.
And I've learned all this stuff that we're not supposed to tell you about.
Yeah.
And also, there were a bunch of partners for D&D, the guys back behind us who are doing lots of stuff with the new edition of D&D. Let me tell you, it's a lot of exciting stuff. Let's check them out. So we found this game, Dungeons of Drachenheim. I think that's how I say it. But these dungeon dudes are going to tell me if I'm wrong. So tell us about your stuff.
Yeah, I'm Monty.
I'm Kelly.
We're the Dungeon Dudes. And this is Dungeons of Drachenheim, our Annie Award-winning adventure for D&D 5e. It's a dark fantasy campaign setting with faction intrigue, cosmic horror, and lots of mutation, madness, and mayhem. And
inspired by all of our favorite dark fantasy and cosmic horror titles, video games, books. It's a really great open-ended campaign. So there are 5 factions struggling to rule over the rubble, and you as the heroes coming into the city have to decide which factions you're going to align with and which ones are going to become your rivals.
This is not a Unite the Factions campaign. This is not one where you get everyone to work together. This is about choosing your enemies and your allies wisely. And we have recently, which is now shipping, Monsters of Drachenheim. This is our 3rd book. It's also on D&D Beyond, and it is almost over 200 monsters.
Eldritch horror monsters
that build on the setting of Drachenheim, but also work in any campaign for 5e that wants to do dark fantasy.
If you want more tentacles in your games, this is the book for you.
Who doesn't?
Yeah, and our 2nd book, Sebastian Crow's Guide to Drachenheim, is our player book that expands the setting, has subclasses for every class in 5e, and our new apothecary class.
An intelligence-based spellcaster using a similar mechanic to the Warlock that is inspired by classic science fiction like Frankenstein or Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde.
If you want to play you can do the apothecary is really great for exactly that, or you want to do a Dana Scully character, or the intelligent doctor archetype, or the mad scientist archetype. It's really good for capturing that kind of play, and it's a very customizable class because you get to build your esoteric theories and decide, do you want to go a melee route? Do you want to focus on spellcasting? Do you want to focus on poison? Do you want to focus on disease? Do you want to focus on acid damage? So it's a very adaptable class that can play pretty much any role from support to healing to
damage dealer,
dealing and more. Yeah.
Awesome. Where can people go to find out more about this?
You can hit us. Obviously, we're on YouTube. We are the Dungeon Dudes, so that's where you can find almost all of our content. But you can hit up dungeondudes.com to get find out where you can get any of our books in print. Also through a publisher, Ghostfire Gaming, and Dungeons of Drakenheim and Monsters of Drakenheim are on D&D Beyond.
Awesome. Well, thanks. Hey there, Misfits. Look what I found. Cthulhu. Oh, my goodness. We got a guy here to tell us all about how you could play against the Cthulhu monsters and everything right here.
Yeah, so Cthulhu by Torchlight is a D&D Beyond exclusive. It features 24 new monsters pulled from the Cthulhu mythos and adapted to D&D 5th edition, along with a new subclass for every single core class of the player's handbook. And most importantly, my favorite part of the book is it includes a system of passions. So your passion is the thing that makes your character go into the dark, creepy basement by themselves, like you see in a horror movie, rather than wait for the rest of the group. So during your session 0, each player picks their character's passion. It's what drives them to confront evil and the terrors of Cthulhu, despite that being a terrible idea. And then the upside is, if you follow your passion, you get heroic inspiration and a pool of temporary hit points to help see you through that trouble.
So hopefully your stupidity will be rewarded.
Exactly. At least you'll get enough that maybe you can run away and get the rest of the group after making your horrible discovery.
Awesome.
So yeah.
And if people want to find out about it, where do they go?
So if you go to D&D Beyond, it's in the marketplace right now. It just came out last Thursday before Gen Con, so it's available there.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much. Check out all this cool stuff I found from Sirius Dice. Look at this. And we got a special guest here to tell us all about it.
Hi there, I'm Justin Zoran from Sirius Dice. I figured I'd give you a quick tour of what we're doing in Sirius. Why don't I start with Adventure Dice. Adventure Dice are class-specific dice, all in one package. So, when you're playing a wizard, you obviously want to drive stuff like the D8 system. So we include all the extra D8s that you need for playing your wizard right in the package, single purchase.
Awesome. One-stop shopping.
Yeah, and fighter, it's the same thing. Obviously, fighters are driving off of D10s, barbarians up D12s, and so on and so forth. These products are available in market at your friendly local game store now. They're updated periodically with new colors and new classes.
This looks super cool. What is this?
Yeah, these are what we call our mini dice cups. This is a mini dice cup with a set of mini polyhedral dice, as you just saw. It's sold in blind packaging, and you get a variety of different subject matters painted in different ways. So you'll either get a monochromatic version of the subject, whether that be the Mind Flayer, you'll get a metal-plated version of the subject, or you'll get a full color version of the product. And these are in market, and we released about two of these sets a year.
Oh, cool. And we got some Yawning Portal stuff here.
And finally, this is kind of our flagship product, and this is what we call a treasure pack. And treasure pack is kind of what you would want, everything you would want as a D&D player, and who loves opening blind packs. So you get a set of polyhedral dice randomized, meaning they come in different colors depending on the pack you open. You get a dice bag, a really high quality dice bag with embroidered logos. This happens to be the Yawning Portal, but there'll be color shifts and logo shifts on this. And then you get something called the Ability Coin. The Ability Coin, generally speaking, is a gameplay version of a token. And that token might be a healing potion. So you can turn that into your DM as you consume the healing potion, or the DM can hand it to you as he awards you a healing potion. In this set specifically, the Yawning Portal set, instead of the ability coins, you get currency coins. And these are official coins of the realm. They're made out of die-cast metal. They're really nice. They're great quality, and these are one of the only official D&D product coins out there. And what's beautiful about this is that you like ripping through blind packs. We really thought about what gets more valuable as you get duplicates, and currency was the obvious answer. So you want more silver pieces, you want more gold pieces, you want more platinum pieces, and so this is a great way to get it.
That's awesome. This is all cool. So where do people go if they want to find out more about it?
SiriusDice.com.
Hey there, Misfits, and that wraps it up for the cool D&D preview party. And we learned a lot of stuff. We learned about friendship. We learned about dungeons. We learned about dragons.
Mostly dragons.
Mostly dragons.
Mostly dragons.
And until next time, Misfits, game on!